In small business, there is a strict rule for survival. You do not invest heavy infrastructure until you have a proven, measurable return. Historically, smaller companies adopted new technology only after enterprises tested it first. You let the largest corporations take the risk and map out the financial safety of the tech before bringing it into your own shop. In 2026, small and medium-sized businesses are aggressively adopting AI infrastructure without waiting for the math to clear. Data from the Upwork Research Institute captures this shift. 62% of small business leaders are highly confident handing high-stakes tasks to AI, and 32% describe agents as a mission-critical strategy. But actual productivity gains still sit below 25%. This creates the adoption paradox. Leaders are making major infrastructure decisions based on operational conviction, rather than waiting for hard financial data. For these leaders, the potential of a generational shift carries more weight than an upfront ROI case study. The 2026 AI boom is driven by autonomous agents, which function differently than the basic search chatbots used in previous years. Previously, AI models operated in total isolation. Doing complex work required you to manually build context from scratch for every query, moving data back and forth between tabs. The Model Context Protocol, or MCP, is a universal translator that securely fetches outside data. NotebookLM becomes the organized knowledge base, and Claude the reasoning layer. Claude reaches across the MCP bridge to analyze your exact documents, creating an unbroken, automated information exchange. The AI models themselves are also shifting. The GPT 5.5 Instant update moved the model's focus toward human intent recognition and handling complex constraints for practical everyday tasks. Interconnected, intent-driven technology creates a collaborator capable of holding a complex problem in mind and turning it over. Small businesses are now moving these reasoning agents into high-stakes operational pilots. This pie chart shows where deployment is happening. 41% of small business leaders actively pilot agents for decision support. Another 34% use them for multi-step planning across systems, and an equal 34% test them for core workflow automation. These pilots apply AI to the strategic logic and operational flow that runs a business, representing a shift into high-stakes management and direction. However, data privacy and security remain the primary barriers to full integration, affecting 49% of small businesses. Many leadership teams are also navigating definition misalignment as they work to establish exactly what an agent is within their specific organization. Despite these hurdles, the current volume of active pilots proves that small businesses are building the operational infrastructure they will need to scale. This rewrite of how work is defined and measured is why hard financial data is only just starting to emerge. Measurable positive effects are now surfacing in functions where performance is easily quantified. This line graph shows where integration is already scaling. Data analytics leads the way, with 27% of businesses moving into full production. Content generation follows at 26%, with inventory management reaching 24%. In these measurable areas, businesses can finally compare agent performance directly against cycle time, volume, and cost, providing the first proof of hard ROI. For those still waiting for a perfect case study, the risk is clear. You are being outpaced by early adopters using these tools. This ecosystem of AI research assistants and workflow managers is being constructed right now. In this environment, immediate active pilots are the only viable strategy for survival.